blast off like the rocket.
That is a fantastic way to start this podcast. No, we're T-minus whatever now. I don't actually know. It's going. I do believe we are live. So hey guys, welcome back to Botcast, not podcast. This is number 3. The thumbnail does say number 2, but I will sort that out after the end of the stream. So welcome guys. We have a bit of technical difficulties today with webcams and bandwidth and all stuff like that. So unfortunately, you can't see our pretty faces today, and I'm wearing my brand new CooperCon Final Fantasy VII T-shirt. But
damn, I was hoping you was going to say that you was wearing your Wall Market dress.
No, well, no, that's for number 4. Don't tell them, D. But hey, guys, so we got Dizziedee with us, and we got Jonny VR back. Hi, guys, how you doing?
Hello.
Hi, we're good.
Yeah. We're all good. It's absolutely roasting. So if you hear like noises, that's probably all our fans on. I've got every window open I can, and it's absolutely roasting. And Dee said she was sweating her apricots off, I think, earlier.
Yep.
But yeah, we got a really like jam-packed podcast today. So Jonny, I do believe, is promoting us right now.
I'm
so
to the Facebook and the Twitter.
So yeah, so whilst he's doing all that, I'm just going to run through what we're going to be talking about today. Like I said, we got lots to talk about. We're going to talk about Sonic 2, Jurassic World 3, the Snyder Cut, which is Justice League of America. I'm going to love talking about this one. The Fallout 76 Faznak event failure. Can't wait to talk about that one. Disney World reopening. So got a couple of dates and things for that. NASA SpaceX Launch. So, we'll go into more detail about that. Elon Musk's child's name, as voted for by D. I hope you got all the numbers and digits and everything like that. D, ready? Also, we're going to talk about the Spider-Man universe. I'm not going to say exactly what just yet. Then we're going to talk about online Comic-Cons. We have a 1,000 subscriber competition. We're planning a new at-home CMV. And also, we're going to talk about a little project that we're going to be doing pretty soon. Anything else you guys want to talk about whilst you're watching, just pop a comment down on in the chat room and we will have a chat about it. But we have got quite a packed thing today, but yeah, we'll just go with it. So I hope this works. This is only going to be my 500th technical issue of the day, but I haven't told you guys what I'm doing yet, but let's see if this works. Okay, so our first topic will be Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the movie. Yeah!
Well played.
Okay, I better stop that before we get a copyright strike. So Jonny, we're going to talk about Sonic 2. You elected to talk about this week, so over to you.
I just wanted to mention it. Like, there's nothing much confirmed at all. Apart there's going to be a second movie, which I thought like deserves talking about in itself, because like if you think about the sort of the production that the first one went through,
that's one way of putting it.
all of the people who can never unsee Sonic now. The fact that it's got a sequel is kind of like
yeah, I actually watched the first one on Friday night.
Did you?
Yeah, I bought the home premiere thing that you can do on like Amazon and all and different places like that, because it was like we talked about this before, didn't we? I think we talked about this in the first podcast about like it being like 20 quid to watch the things. We did, didn't we? Yeah. Well,
yeah, we did.
It's down to £4.50 now on Amazon. So I was like, well, that's the price of a cinema ticket. So, so yeah, I watched that on Friday, and to be honest, it's like I prefer. Might get a lot of hate for this, but I prefer Detective Pikachu. To be honest, yeah,
Really?
yeah. I don't know what it's like. It was a good. I don't get me wrong. I did really enjoy the film. It was a good film, but for me, it felt. It was a kids film. Because
Yeah,
it is a
I
kids
think-
film. So,
Yeah, I think it's a good enough movie, but like you gotta have to look over all of the stuff they put in there for the kids, like specifically.
yeah, yeah.
Like when they showed Fortnite in Avengers Endgame, we know who was in there for. Like they do a lot of things like that. This current generation
Yeah.
does.
But it's like with
Um,
Detective Pikachu, it's like it paid homage to a lot of people who originally played the games, the original Pokemon games, because there was a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon. Do you call them Gen 1? Is that what you call
Yeah.
them in Pokemon World? Or is it just Transformers World? Yeah? Okay,
No.
right. Like, whew. But yeah, it's like because there was a lot of nods to that. I thought, but then and obviously Ryan Reynolds likes his adult humor that goes over kids' heads.
Yeah.
But that really didn't like hit home with it. I really did enjoy it. I thought it was a really good film, and when it does come out on Blu-ray and DVD, I will pick it up. But obviously this is a little bit of spoilers if you haven't seen it now. The mid-credit post credit scene does involve Tails, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, this is what I was gonna say. It's like throughout the whole development process of this movie, like were ballsy enough to put a post-credit scene and set up a sequel, like not knowing like how well it was going to be received in the light of hideous Sonic.
Yeah. I say it.
So with that, they could have left it open to continue on with a comic with that, because that's what they like to do with Sonic. They'll do like a cartoon series, finish it, but then extend it in with a comic book world. So it could have gone both with that.
But yeah, they'll probably make a lot more. They need to make money now, don't they, off Sonic, since they bankrupt the poor animation company that was with.
Funny enough, if you want to know a fun little fact, probably due to the coronavirus outbreak, maybe just maybe because of the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog is actually the second highest grossing movie of 2020.
Well, that's not hard because there was hardly any films came out in cinema in 2020 before they went, no. Corona was like, haha, you can't go to the cinema. But no, that's I suppose it's probably why they've kept it as these home premiere things and why they've put it down as cheap as they have. Whereas I think Invisible Man is still £20. Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, that's very expensive for like not owning a physical copy or a copy you can watch over and over.
Exactly, yeah. And I don't know about you guys, but when I watch a film at home, I don't 100% pay attention to the screen. I might get distracted by my phone or something like that. Whereas if I'm in the cinema, my phone is on silent in my pocket. I completely forget about it because I'm immersed in the cinema world. It's pitch black.
Take off your phone.
Wait, what? yeah. Oh God. that was a bit like take off your phone. What? Wait, what? That's all I heard. I was like, whoa, what's going on? The cinema gods are talking
exactly like the cinema guy.
Yeah. Dude, do you remember that advert? It was like the pirating advert. I don't know why that just popped into my head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't steal a car.
You wouldn't drive to Durham. Anyway, so yeah, there's not a lot. They've just announced that it's in the works. Then, Johnny.
Yeah, that's it. Which I think in itself is worth mentioning because, like, who'd have thought Sonic would become a franchise now.
As well, with the new Sonic 2, the Dr. Robotnik or Dr. Eggman, whatever you want to refer to him as.
Yeah.
he has. Oh my god, I forgot the name. Ace Ventura guy. Oh my god.
Jim Carrey.
He's requested to wear a fat suit.
Brilliant. Well, he's gonna eat all these mushrooms now, isn't he? So it's like he's. I love the bit at the end. He's got his big, massive mustache and stuff like.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he should be more in character in the second one, which I am really looking forward to.
He was brilliant. He was brilliant in the movie.
He is a great actor, Jim Carrey. Fair play. It's like my favorite, all-time favorite film of him is the Number 23. You guys seen that film?
No.
Fantastic film. It's like a psychological thriller type film. So it's like Jim Carrey plays Jim Carrey, so he does have his comedic things, but it is like quite dark and stuff. It's like when Robin Williams did the 1 Hour Photo film. It's like you don't actually like think that Robin Williams is going to play this like surreal character and stuff. So definitely watch Number 23, but I guarantee you when you do, you will see the number 23 everywhere. Every time I look up my phone in the evening, it's 2323, and I'm like, oh. I remember driving home from the cinema, and there was 4 of us in the car. We added up all our house numbers, just as a laugh, and we're going, oh, there's no 23 in that. And then I was just like, hang on, divide that by 4, and we were like, it's 23, and we were like, no. So yeah, it's quite freaky, really. Let's move on then to Jurassic World 3. Now, Johnny, I'm going to, before you give me any details about Jurassic World 3, right? They have released the new theme song for it. Already, I know that's a bold move that they bring out the theme song before they've actually made the film. But are you guys ready to listen to the new theme song?
Ready for this.
This is an exclusive, guys. So
Skybot exclusive.
Skybot exclusive. We have got the inside information. Ready for it? All right.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
The anticipation.
All I hear is John Hammond like, welcome to Jurassic Park.
Oh, you can't hear this? No.
No.
You can't hear the awful recorder music.
I can hear the recorder now.
Yeah.
So unrecognizable.
Well, that was a big failure. I found
I
this.
was like waiting for it.
Yeah, I found this thing on the internet where you like this really bad, awful recorder music being played. See, technical failures again. Where are we? Bethesda. Anyway, John. All right then. Okay, Johnny, you move on. You save me, Johnny. Quick, save me, Johnny.
all I want to say about this is what they recently confirmed about Jurassic World 3, which is subtitled Dominion. It was going to be not the end of the Jurassic World franchise, but a new beginning for the franchise.
So it's gone from Jurassic Park to Jurassic World to Jurassic Universe.
Yeah. Basically, Jurassic Park movies for the rest of time.
Jurassic Infinity.
Yeah, Jurassic.
Have they given any other information on that then, Johnny? Or
not really, because the production is on hold because of coronavirus.
Of course, of course.
But and it's like. With this franchise now, if they're gonna keep on going like movie after movie, what can you possibly do? Like, and you guys have seen Jurassic, the last one, right? Fallen Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was exactly the same as the second Jurassic Park film, pretty much.
But you know, like basically the idea is that dinosaurs are now living among us, and kind of where they'll probably go. Just makes me think, like, did any of you watch a TV show called Primeval? ITV back in the day?
No, but I've heard about it.
Basically, dinosaurs living in the present day because they come through, like, portals in time.
Yeah.
It's like, just makes me think that it's either going to be like that, be like The Walking Dead, but instead of zombies, it's like dinosaurs. around and everyone's got to survive.
Didn't Primal have like really bad CGI?
But yeah, it did. So I think because it came out in like 2006 something, so for 2006 it was all right. And again, this was like budget, not movie budget. So what could possibly be dinosaurs in space?
Oh, no, that sounds appealing. That really does sound appealing. I don't know, really. No. I'll still watch it. It's a Jurassic Park film. Of course I'm gonna watch it. It's dinosaurs.
I kind of miss the days when they don't CGI things and they build like massive prosthetics.
Well, that was
Like
in the original Jurassic Park, wasn't it? They had like CG and thing. And to this day, I'll watch sometimes and I go, I can't tell certain bits whether they're like an actual armature puppet or whether it's actually like CG and things. It's like probably if I watch it on a Ultra HD, I'll be like going, yeah, that's actually that's CG and that's a puppet and things. Because I've seen some like Ghostbusters, fantastic effect with Slimer. If you watch it on a really high def TV screen, you can see like the corners of the cell that they put on the thing. It's weird. It is totally weird.
Yeah, I'd love to bring that back for Jurassic World 3. That would be hands down best film.
Yeah, because most of the Jurassic World is all CG, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, it's not a lot of info. It's like with the film stuff, all we can do is just like show our excitement because there's not a lot going on in the filming world. Apart from there's something coming out, isn't there, Johnny?
Yes, the film we would talk about is the Snyder Cut of Justice League.
We've only waited like 3 years plus.
Funny story though, I've only seen like the first 40 minutes of Justice League, the not Snyder version.
Yeah, don't bother. Just don't.
I turned it off. I was like, what is this movie?
You're on your own with this one.
Well, to be fair, a lot of it didn't make sense in the Justice. Like, I don't know why they were fighting, and then they stopped fighting randomly because they both had the same mother's name. But apparently,
no, hang on now. That's not Justice League, is it? That's
Man vs Superman, isn't it?
Man vs Superman. Batman versus Superman. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but Justice League, it's the same concept. Like, they've missed out a lot in there. It's a very similar sort of thing because it didn't make sense in Batman vs Superman or whatever.
Yeah.
And they missed out so much. They need a new cut of that. But with Justice League, there's parts in there apparently which are missing, which makes more sense to the storyline. It's the same concept. It's missing essential bits, so people are very hyped about it.
Yeah. My two things that I got from this Snyder Cut is the first is that if people ask for it, you might end up getting it. So let's crack open that Game of Thrones Season 8 petition again. Get that going.
No, that's just water on the bridge now. Well, what I'm going to ask for with Justice League is, 1, a better story. 2, better CG, e.g., barely any CG, because the entire thing... Well, for one, Superman's mouth, his entire mouth is CG. So let's just leave it at that, really. And it's not even good CG.
The other thing they were saying is that the movie might end up being like 4 hours long.
Oh, God.
Which then prompted like Star Wars fans to demand a 4-hour cut of Revenge of the Sith.
Why Revenge of the Sith? Out of
I don't know.
Out of all 11 of them,
I don't know.
Revenge of the Sith.
Demand Revenge of the Sith.
What? Well, so they want the Lucas cut. Please don't. Lucas is not that good of a director. But I'd love a 4-hour version of not the Last Jedi. I can't stand that film. What's the latest one? Rise of Skywalker.
To get everything like blamed.
Yeah. I did see some things about the about what J.J. Abrams had in mind for Rise of Skywalker before they messed it all up with The Last Jedi. And it was all going to be like there was a resistance spy that is executed on Coruscant and all stuff like this. It's like it was really dark, like really, really dark and stuff like so. Yeah, it's like there's some concept art and stuff that was thrown around the interweb, but yeah. So to be honest, I'm not looking forward to. I probably won't watch it, especially if it's going to be 4 hours long.
I might watch it. Like, I know there's supposed to be bits added in, which makes it a lot better, but I'm like, I don't really remember the Justice League film.
It's because it was awful.
It was. I just don't remember it.
Out of the DC universe now, that whatever they are making it, the only one that I have thoroughly enjoyed was Wonder Woman. I thought that was a fantastic film.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Aquaman was a decent-ish film. It's like I didn't mind Man of Steel, but it's not like my favorite. Batman versus Superman, like Dizziedee said, it's like Martha. I think that's what it should just be called. Really, is the Martha film.
I feel like
Martha versus Martha.
like, that in Justice League, they should pad it out. The whole situation that's going on.
Yeah, it was very rushed, wasn't it? It's like I think they just tried to run straight into it and stuff. Whereas like Avengers, you had all the characters beforehand were introduced with their own films, so everybody knew who they were. So there was very little need to do like character introductions and stuff, really. I do think the first Avengers film nailed it with screen time and everything. What did they say? There was something like Spider-Man in Captain America 3 Civil War had more lines than Superman did in all of either Justice League or Batman versus Superman or something like that. It's like, and he was only in it for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, he was.
So that's just I will actually go back and have a look at that and see if it is true. So
counted all the words. Yeah,
so let us know in the comments, guys, if you are actually excited about the Justice League. I know there's quite a lot of DC fans in the cosplay universe, in the cosplay community. So they probably can't wait for it, but I can't wait for it to come out and nobody to talk about it ever again. Right, okay, let's move on to something really fun now then, Johnny, shall we?
Yeah, go for it, Shaq.
Right,
Take
okay. So, on Monday last week, we hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you very much for that. But when we hit 1,000 subscribers, during our live stream on our gaming channel, which is Skybot Gaming, so make sure you check that out. Johnny will be happy that I plugged the gaming channel because he's usually the one that plugged it. But we were all geared up now. It was 5 p.m, the very first Fasnacht 2020 festival. It was like exactly the same as last year. That's all it was. That's all we wanted. Exactly the same. Maybe a few new rewards, but exactly the same. Oh, Skybot Gaming just shouted out, yay, gaming channel plug. But anyway, yeah, so exactly the same. So 5 o'clock came. We all went off to our doing this event. Fantastic, brilliant. Looking for this one little thing of like these squirrels running around because we needed the intestines for one part. Apart from, there was a massive glitch where there was no squirrel around. So we tweeted out whilst we were playing it, going, there's no squirrels, this is glitched. To which we had about 60 people join us on stream saying it's the same on PC, Xbox,
yeah.
Loads of different servers. There was hardly any servers that didn't have this glitch. And It's like
It's in different countries as well, like Sweden and like all across
Yeah.
Europe and America.
And the thing is, they just had to copy the code from last year to put into this event. And he was so hyped up and everything. And the brilliant thing is like me and Johnny then went off and we waited till the next one, the 6 o'clock one, because it's every hour. And then we were there waiting, everything was ready. And they pulled everything from in front of our eyes. All the decorations and stuff disappeared instantly. And then Bethesda put an announcement out saying, "Oh, yeah, it's broke, so we're not going to fix it till next week." And they were like, wait, what? So yeah, that was a bit weird, really. But Johnny, if you want to pop the link to that stream in the comments, because it was hilarious, because we had loads of people from all over the world like commenting on stuff. They did bring Fasnacht back out then on, I believe it was Wednesday. They actually brought it up, and there is so many people there. In fact, the first one I went into, somebody nuked it, so it glitched it a little bit because it was nuked. But still managed to do it and things. But it's exactly the same as last year, so I don't know how they got it wrong, really. And yeah,
but they did say that now that it's back, they have extended it for another week. So instead of getting 1 week of Fasnacht, we get 2 weeks of Fasnacht.
Yeah, so it's going on till June the 9th, isn't it?
Yeah, and also you can get a free bundle from the Atom shop, including a Fasnacht mask.
What? I haven't got that.
Check it out. You can get a free bundle because of it.
What?
Including Fasnacht mask and stuff.
I was on the Atom store today.
Yes, go check it out. They said on the website, on the Fallout website, that you can download one. Maybe they haven't released it yet, but they said it was going to be one.
Yeah, well, it's just a lot of rubbish, really. It's like D has only got the experience of Fallout 76 through us, really, haven't it? And all we've done since since the first Botcast we've done. This is number 3 now, and that's all we've done is complain about Wastelanders and stuff. So yeah, I think you should buy it, D. Yeah, join us on
Join us.
We'll take you through your solo multiplayer campaign. So
I hear it's very glitchy.
well, yeah. Another thing is like one of the main end bosses on there, this Scorch Beast Queen. I jumped in to help some people kill it. Nobody's weapons were actually doing any damage to it. It was just glitched that it was like immortal. And we were just like, we were all just looking there.
God mode final boss.
Yeah. I was surrounded by like level 500 people, and they were just like looking at it, and we were like, okay. Bethesda.
You're really selling this game to me.
Oh, I've done protecting it, I think. So.
And it's at this point where I pop in and say, me and Shaq are going to be live streaming Fallout 76 tomorrow to do Fasnacht.
Actually, we maybe not the time you said we were, Johnny. I've got
maybe later.
I've got other commitments at the moment because the COVID support group in my local area are doing like a prize draw tomorrow, and I've offered the studio because my mother is actually the one that runs it, so I said she could use our setup. so we're turning this into like a COVID thing. So yeah. We've got Dylan P. So I do believe we know that Dylan. Said Fallout 76 is a perfect game, no problems whatsoever. Yes, it is, Dylan. Yes, it is. Right, okay. We're gonna move on from crappy, stupid Wastelanders and we're technically gonna go to another wasteland at the moment. We're gonna go to Disney World. Unusual, but since we talk about Disney Plus on Wednesdays, I thought. And I love Disney World. I am going next year, as you guys know. And they have been closed due to COVID-19. But they have announced that they are reopening next month. So on the 11th of July, the Magic Kingdom and Disney's Animal Kingdom is going to be opening, and then Epcot and Hollywood Studios. Now, Hollywood Studios is where the Star Wars and Toy Story lands are. They're opening up on the 15th of July, which is pretty decent of them, really, because Universal Studios in Florida is opening up this Friday. So everyone's thinking that's way too soon to be reopening. But with with Disney, there's going to be a lot of extra cleaning staff on. You have to wear a mask at all times on the property. There are going to be like secluded little areas where you can take your mask off, because obviously it's very warm in Florida. Social distancing and physical distancing rules are out throughout the park. There'll be markers everywhere, and also there's going to be a very limited amount of people that can go in. They're saying they're going to phase it in and then work up to 30% capacity. Now, if anybody's ever been to a Disney park, they know Disney is rammed. So 30%, that'd be brilliant. It's like you could just like run around, you'd be fine.
Yeah.
But it'll be dead in there pretty much. Like, and they're saying that single rider lines are not going to be there, and you have to fill every other row on the rides, and then after each ride they'll have to clean it all down, so that will then make waiting times a lot longer. So I recommend waiting for it all to blow over. What's that saying from Shaun of the Dead? Let's go to the Winchester, have a pint, and wait for it all to blow over.
Yeah.
But it's good to see that the Disney parks are opening back up, just because I think of the staff, because none of the staff have been paid. They haven't got a furlough scheme for it, and they've been closed now for 10 weeks, I believe. So a lot of them are like struggling. So yeah. So
what about Galaxy's Edge?
Yeah, that is in Disney's Hollywood Studio. So that is opening back up on the 15th of July.
I saw something that they were going to use the stormtroopers to enforce social distancing.
Yeah, they are. That's another. Yeah, they. What was it called? They social distance squads or something like that. And they are literally just cast members that go around, or stormtroopers as well, just to make sure people are staying apart and stuff. Obviously, if you're from the same household, then you don't have to be 2 meters apart from each other, because that's just silly. They just mean like different groups and stuff of people. But yeah, that'll be hilarious, because Galaxy's Edge is so immersive, so you're not going to mess with these stormtroopers coming up to you and go, move along, move along.
As well, are they restricting the amount of people from the individual households? So if there's like a family of 6, are they restricting the amount of...
What it is, it's going to be a reserve. You have to apply for your tickets that day, so then you'll know then how many people are coming. There is no limit on how many people from per household really can go, but there is a limit on how many people can enter the parks, really. And they have stuff like thermal test, like one of those thermometer things that they point at your forehead to take your temperature and stuff like that to make sure you go in. And it's just loads more security and stuff on there, and you can't park hop and stuff, because before, if you had a Disney ticket, that is good for all 4 Disney parks for however long your ticket lasts. So you could jump on a monorail, you can jump on the Skyliner, you can jump on a bus, and just park hop throughout the whole day. But that is not going to be a thing, because it'll be very difficult to try and keep the numbers down and stuff. It'd be interesting to see. I'm gonna check some of the went on the 11th of July, the webcams and stuff that they got in the theme park, just to see what it looks like, because it's gonna be pretty dead, really, isn't it? Like, so.
Yeah, well.
But hopefully by next year everything will be okay, so I won't be hindered by any of that. But
Yeah, hopefully.
otherwise I'll cry, guys. I want to go.
Oh,
Anyway, right, let's move on. That's a bit of a weird one. We've never really talked about like things like that, but I just thought if we got the information, we'll share it. I do believe it's getting warmer, guys. What do you think it's getting warmer right now? Or is it just me?
It is definitely getting warmer.
It's supposed to get cooler
Yes.
in the nights, isn't it?
that's the second sun. The second sun's
Oh
rising.
yeah, of course. Right. Talking about suns rising and stuff, and something rose out of
Peace.
hmm?
Ace. Final frontier.
Space, the final frontier. Yeah. So SpaceX launched yesterday. It was around about what time was it? 8:30 p.m. Was it? 8:25 p.m. something like that.
Around
And
about.
it was beautiful. Did you guys watch it?
I saw video clips of it afterwards.
What about you, D?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it.
Yeah. Well, it's like because you know me, I really like stuff like that. So I watched it live. It looked effortless, pretty much. Like it just launched. Because obviously they tried to launch on Wednesday, but it was bad weather conditions. Yesterday there was a hurricane in Florida, but it did not deter them. An hour and a half later, everything was clear, and they managed to launch on time. And literally about what's the time now? Probably about 4 hours ago, the astronauts from NASA that were on SpaceX actually went into the ISS, the International Space Station. So that was pretty cool to watch. So it took them like almost a full day to get there and get out and stuff. But they were doing a lot of like tests and stuff. But it's pretty cool because that is a commercial vehicle. It's not a NASA vehicle. It's not a government vehicle. It's actually Elon Musk's company who made the rocket and stuff. So if you've got the dollar, then maybe you might be heading up to space sometime in the next decade or whatever. So we're going to start saving now. And we're going to send Johnny up first just to make sure it's safe.
Yeah.
We'll put his VR helmet on him so he'll be fine.
Yeah. I'll be.
He'll be like, oh, whoa, this VR game is so realistic. Look at the G's.
He
Yeah.
only exists in the virtual world anyway.
Well, yeah, we did pull him out a couple of times, and then look what happened. The world went to crap pretty much. Didn't it? So,
Yeah. My fault, guys.
so COVID-19 is actually a computer virus that Johnny brought into the world. So,
Yeah, you'll have that spreading around like like worse than coronavirus.
yeah, there'll be people campaigning, stop Johnny VR.
Johnny virus.
Johnny Virus Reality. Oh,
Yeah,
there
Johnny
you go.
V verse.
Right, so
Talking about names,
yeah, I
did,
was just about to say, yeah.
did Elon Musk name Rocket X?
SpaceX. Right, the actual it's a Dragon capsule, but it was they've named it Endeavour, which is quite strange because one of the space shuttle orbiters was called Endeavour. So that's a bit strange.
I feel like he didn't have a say in the name of the rocket. I don't know.
Why do you say that? Is it because of his child's name, maybe?
Well, obviously his child's name is definitely Ash. Doesn't know his child's name short is Ash, but it's spelled X A-E together A12. But they've actually changed that this week.
Oh, all
They've
right.
changed his name from AXA12 to XAEA12, but in Roman numerals.
I just feel sorry for the kid when it's like, imagine how in in school where they got the register. So we got Johnny. Yes, Johnny's there, and And then D, yes, D's there, yes, and have we got Corona? Yes, Corona is over there, and lockdown, yes, lockdown is over there, and X3114. Miss, it's Ash. It's like, oh, it's like.
I don't know if this was right?
Okay.
I know that the information that they've changed the name to the same, but with Roman numerals, is right. But I don't know if this part is true. I've got the news source up here. It says Elon Musk recently explaining to Joe Rogan that Grimes actually mostly came up with it. It's just X, the letter X, and then AE is pronounced Ash, and then A12 is my contribution. So basically, his fiance, wife, girlfriend came up with the name Ash, but in the very weird language, the
Martian
and then
language.
His contribution is A12, Elon Musk. So he said when asked about the pronunciation, they want to pronounce it as Archangel 12.
Oh my gosh.
Which is the precursor to SR-71. The coolest plane ever, it's true. But I don't know if that part is right.
Oh, wow. I don't really know what to say about that.
Yeah.
What do they ever say like why they chose this apart from that, or is the reason?
Because it looks better as Roman numerals. Literally, it says on this news source, it says, per Grimes, the names previously widely reported as XAEA12 is now XAEA12 Roman numerals. She said the site said the slight update looks better, to be honest.
That's crazy. Surely this is a publicity thing. Surely this is like...
It probably is. It's probably like something like die or something.
Like other celebrities have called in their kids like Blanket and Apple, and I don't know, just really odd
I'm
names.
numbering my kids.
What, Roman numerals?
No, just 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, they can be called that. But are you like spelling it or putting them as numbers, or are you doing it as Roman numerals?
Probably just numbers. It'd be easier, really, wouldn't it?
Will you use like the I, like I and I's?
Well, that's Roman numerals.
I mean, like the lowercase ones. You know, like the lowercase ones.
That's still Roman numeral.
Yeah.
I don't, because they'll grow up very, very rich with parents like that. But I do feel sorry for the child with a name like that.
Yeah, I would too. But the thing is, he's gonna be surrounded by people who are like, paid to be there, pretty much. So they're not gonna like know any different, really. They like, so it's only when he's gonna like start playing Fortnite, on the PlayStation or whatever, and you'd be like, people will be like, "What the hell's your name, man?" It's like, why is it all Roman numerals? And you'd be like, no, it's not. It's Archangel.
But they have confirmed they want to pronounce it as Ash for short, or Archangel A12 altogether. It just still sounds really stupid, Archangel A12.
Makes me think of, like, you know, when you're asked by your machine to make a secure password that contains a capital letter, a number, a punctuation. It looks like that.
Yeah, it does. Oh my god, guys, that's just... I have no words for it, really.
Maybe we should change the subject.
Yeah. Let's move on. What are we going on to now? Oh, it's another one of USD.
Let's go on to Spider-Man. So they're going to be doing some sequels, and they're not going back to any of the old Spider-Man apart from the current Spider-Man, but they are reapprising J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson. I can never say that right.
J. Jonah Jameson.
That's the one. I always say it wrong every time. I'm like,
Jonah Jameson.
But he's
Parker, get me pictures of Spider-Man now!
yeah, he's back as the Daily Google editor, which is nice.
He's fantastic. Because if you've seen the 90s cartoon and the comics and everything like that, he is J. Jonah Jameson, pretty much so.
That's
Should
what
change.
I can't see anybody else playing his role. Like,
No.
I can't see it.
He should just change his real name from J.K. Simmons to J.J. Jimmons, just so he can be JJJ.
Yeah.
Do.
Yeah. Well, it's like I know he done a cameo, didn't he, in the last Spider-Man, right at the end.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that Sony allowed Disney to carry on, because to be honest, Tom Holland Spider-Man is the best, I think. Like, so it's like I did really like Tobey Maguire until emo Spider-Man happened.
Yeah. I mean, see, those be old school movies. Those you can't like compare them. You gotta take them as the Tobey Maguire movies, and then like Holland is what we dreamed of Spider-Man being like with the other heroes.
Oh, I don't know, mind the 1960s Spider-Man. That was a fantastic film. If you ever watch that.
No.
It is like somebody just got a spandex suit and ran around and stuff. It was great. But yeah, that's good news that he's going to be doing it, and that's good news that they're going to carry on doing Spider-Man, because he is kind of one of the leading now Avengers, really, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everyone else is the newbies, really, and who knows who we'll have? We might have Snowflake and whatever that person's name from the comic books, isn't it, D?
Snowflake, Safe Space, Screen Time. Oh my god, I can't remember. Dora Explorer. What's her name?
Dora the Explorer.
I can't remember.
Let's hope we never get to see those on the big screen. But yeah, let's move on from big screen to little screen.
So negative.
What?
You shouldn't be so negative about those.
Oh, that's another character, wasn't it? Oh god.
That was the Dora Explorer. Yeah, I remember now.
Oh, was it? Anyway, let's go from a bigger screen to a littler screen, and let's talk about some online Comic-Cons, because obviously all Comic-Cons have been, well, most Comic-Cons have been cancelled, and I'm predicting there will not be any Comic-Cons in 2020. So they're doing online Comic-Cons, and I've been to one, but I know, Dizziedee, you've been to a few more, haven't you?
I've been to one of the same ones as you, and you've recorded yours, which is really cool because I get to watch it back anytime I want, and that was CooperCon. It was amazing.
And they are doing another one soon?
I know, I can't wait. I'm so excited. They've announced, was it August?
Yeah, I think it's August time, which also... Apparently, TF Nation are doing an online one in August too, so I'll be going to that one.
There's been Wales Comic Con, which was on Twitch, which was completely different setup compared to CooperCon. CooperCon, it was mostly about panels with guests. Wales Comic Con had that, but they had more guests combined into one rather than individual panels.
Right.
So with CooperCon, you had like Brianna White by herself being interviewed, and then at the end you had all the guests, etc. But in Wales Comic Con, you didn't really have one-on-ones with the guests, and it was kind of hard to interact with anything because it was just pre-recorded.
Yeah. Oh, so it wasn't even live.
Some of it was live, but a lot of it was pre-recorded. But with CooperCon, it was all live.
I did hear something about Wales Comic Con online though, that there was a massive queue to wait to go to your computer to watch it. Hashtag QCon. I'm still salty about Wales Comic Con.
I don't really know how I felt about the Wales Comic Con one, because every 2 minutes they were saying subscribe to watch all the content. Subscribe. You need to subscribe on Twitch.
Right.
But I watched the content all for free because you didn't have to subscribe, but they were telling people you had to subscribe to watch the content. But you did have to subscribe to watch the live content
Yeah.
and to be able to comment. But if you didn't want to comment and watch the live stuff, you could just literally watch it for free.
Yeah. And they
I
wouldn't
felt
really be looking at the comments anyway, I'd imagine.
Yeah, they weren't. But that's what I mean. It doesn't feel like it was worth subscribing, so I didn't subscribe.
Yeah.
I wasn't there for the whole Comic-Con. I was only there for a bit of it, but I
It was
felt
like they were trying to get a few more numbers up.
a lot of people who went to CooperCon, they know how it works. So it was a free convention. If you wanted to go to the after party, you could pay if you wanted to attend, but they already give you the interviews with the guests and etc. for free. So it was like, oh, here's a taster. If you like it, come along. But with Will Comic-Con, they were like, you have to pay for this, you have to pay for that.
Yeah.
But you didn't. It felt like they were taking full advantage because a lot of people who went to Will's Comic-Con online were older members of society, and they're like, oh, I've just made a Twitch account. I don't know how to use it. How do I subscribe?
Yeah, that's another weird thing that some of them are doing it on Twitch, because not everyone has Twitch, because Twitch is known mainly for gaming, isn't it? And it's like, if you're not a big gamer, you wouldn't have a Twitch account and you wouldn't know. It's like, when I first used Twitch, I didn't have a clue what I was doing and stuff on it. It's like, with YouTube, it's easy. It's like you just click on it and bam, you're there. And same with Facebook, isn't it? So.
Yeah, but what I was trying to get to is they were telling people, oh, if you have an Amazon Prime account, sign up with that, which is fair enough, yeah. The subscription will roll over with the Amazon Prime account, same as a normal subscription. But if you subscribe, there's like a little box, and they weren't telling people to uncheck that box or anything. So, like, next month, money will come out again to go straight. So they're paying for it every month now. A lot of people are paying for it because they're not telling people how to unsubscribe from it, which I feel is sneaky. Slightly.
So yeah, guys, so there we go. There's a top tip from Dizziedee. If you did watch any of those Twitch streams, make sure you go into your settings and check on your subscriptions and cancel them if you do not want to continue subscribing to them. And you, because sometimes people do want to support these companies and stuff. It's like I'm a Patreon of CooperCon. I believe you are as well, Dee. And
couldn't afford it anymore, so I had to finish.
Yeah. I did stop mine just at the start of coronavirus due to like watching the finance and stuff, but I've sorted all that out now and I'm back on as Patreon. And you were saying earlier that if you wanted to go to the after party, you pay, and what you have to do is you become a Patreon to go to the after party for the online events for CooperCon. And they anything from like $5 up to, and I think their top one is $100, I think, something like that. But just $5 and you can join them, and it's a bit of a laugh and things. But only like if you've got a few hours to like watch an extra live stream. But all their actual ones are free. They don't ask you to subscribe or anything. They just ask you to engage, because they do read the comments and things as well. And the community is fantastic. It's the same as the TF Nation community. They're pretty good. They have been doing some what they call in broadcasts lately, but I haven't been able to watch any of them just yet. So I will. I know there's a big, massive one coming up. I think it's on the 15th or the 16th of August, which would have been when TF Nation was going to go on, but they've cancelled it for this year, obviously, because of the virus. So I will watch that one, and I might do another one of those videos like I did for the CooperCon Palm Line one. It's like, is San Diego Comic-Con been yet? Or?
No, not yet. They're still debating if they want to do an online one. People have been saying yes, there's definitely going to be one, but there's been no official word. They have been talking about it though.
Yeah, now that is one I would be definitely interested, because it's like to get tickets to San Diego Comic-Con is like really hard, especially if you're not from the States and things, because obviously you have to get flights and blah blah blah. But if it's online, well, I wouldn't mind, like, even if it was like a little bit of a donation to get a ticket. I probably would, because you're gonna get some really good information from San Diego Comic-Con, like, because it is the creme of the creme, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a very big convention, and it's very hard to get into if you're not fast on that button.
Yeah, exactly. And the good thing about online is it's not going to sell out, is it? You're not going to like go, oh well, we've got capacity. What? It's the internet.
Like I am gonna just take it back slightly to Wales Comic Con. Like, there's a lot of people who are happy to subscribe and just let it roll over and roll over.
Yeah.
But I just feel like it was the way they went about it was a bit. I didn't quite like that.
Yeah.
Is the only thing. But other than that, I still like Wales Comic Con. I still want to go there. I don't have any qualms with it. I just didn't like the way that they were presenting it. Like, you need to do this, you need to do that if you want to watch. And it was like, you should have given the full information.
Yeah. Well, you know my opinion on Wales Comic Con. I'm not going to say it. Okay, next one.
And also, Mainframe Comic Con has been and gone online, and that was interesting. That was very much similar to CooperCon, although it was a lot longer and split over days. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, nice. So, yeah, because it's like it's all in one and things. And with CooperCon, it was on in the late afternoon here because Alex, the organizer, lives in Canada, so he done it first thing in the morning there. So that it did go into like in the evening here, so it is a bit weird really to be watching or to be part of a convention at that time of night. But I'm guessing that the Wales Comic Con one was in the daytime.
Yeah, it was held over Saturday and Sunday at normal convention times.
Yeah, so yeah, that would be something different really on that one, wouldn't it? So I might watch it at some point because I'm guessing it's still on their channel now.
No, it's taken off.
They've taken it down. Well, there we go.
Mhm.
Comment on the stream, guys. Says Little Miss Gamer. Little Miss Gamer says, "Hi everyone. Sorry I'm late. Hope you're all doing okay."
Hey, Little Miss Gamer Girl. Thanks for coming in.
We're all good.
Yeah, cool.
Thank
We're all too.
You okay?
We're boiling. We're melting.
I think we're coming at the right time because we're about to announce different things.
We
Maybe
are.
some
We are. So,
You say VR.
no, we are not VR. Stand down, Johnny.
Okay.
Stand down. But yeah, obviously, like I said earlier, during our live stream last Monday, we did hit 1,000 subscribers. So we do thank everyone who was watching our live stream last Monday and who joined in our Fallout 76 chaotic fun and came over and subscribe to get us to that 1K. We have done a thank you video, so I'm not going to dwell on that too much. But if you want to go back at the end of the podcast and have a little look at the thank you video from the three of us, we say everything there pretty much. But what I'm going to say now, let me get my little notepad. I made some notes so I don't forget things. We are going to be doing a competition, like I said at the beginning of the year. We will be giving away some Comic-Con tickets, not for this year, for next year now. And the tickets we're going to be doing is one highest tier CooperCon Retropom ticket, or you can have two day ticket to MCM or LFCC, or one set of weekend tickets. So it'll be up to the person who wins what you get to that. So as people from CooperCon know, that the cash value of that prize alone is quite high. The highest tier of CooperCon, you get a massive loot bag, and it's just really good, isn't it? You get t-shirts and Tripom cars and lots of different things, isn't there?
bags, pens, water bottles. I don't know. You name it.
It's brilliant. It's like a lot of my stuff. It's like from loot bags, and then I end up spending too much money then on the merch desk again. But yeah, so that is not all we're going to be giving away. Christmas time last year, we done another massive giveaway, and it was a loot box worth about 150 quid, I think it was. We're going to try and put together another one of those, but obviously the only time we can put together that box would be when we actually pick up some loot crates and things like that, because we don't like buy in specifically. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get that. It's like we'd like to get a bit of mystery in these loot boxes and things. So we'll be putting together one of those boxes as well, and we've still got loads of our Skybot wristbands, which we bought before, but we decided then to give away the door hangers instead. So we got quite a few of those, so we'll chuck some of them in there, and if we've got any other merch as well, we'll chuck them in. So how do you win? How do you enter? You literally just have to screenshot one of your favorite videos of Skybots, and you must make sure you show then that you've subscribed, because this is only for our subscribers. We are not doing this for everyone. Only if you are subscribed to our channel can you enter, just as a thank you for subscribing to us. So you make sure you screenshot that. I'll do a bit of some examples tomorrow on our social medias, just to show you what we're like. You just then link the video, tag us in it, and you've already been automatically entered into the competition. More details will be available tomorrow on our social media, which is Skybot Entertainment and Skybot Film. I'm just going to change the screen a second. Ignore our horrible camera things, but the details of our social medias are on the screen now. So that's pretty much it. It starts tomorrow, which is the 1st of June, and it'll run for 2 weeks. So on the 14th of June, we will be ending it, and we will then pull out a name from a hat. We're literally just going to make it completely... what's the word I'm looking for? Fair. That's the word. For that. We'll probably do it as a live Facebook video or something like that for you guys, just to watch that. And then obviously you won't get your prize then till next year, because the Comic-Cons are next year, but we will be in constant communication with you. So yeah, that is the competition there. It's like I was gonna do some like questions or something like that, but I just thought, let's just make it easy. You just pick a video that you like from us, screenshot it, and share it. Job done.
I'm doing the donut one.
No, we're banning the donut video. I did, talking about the donut video, we did say that when we hit 1,000 subscribers that we were going to do a sequel of it, and we were going to have the three of us as the donuts and stuff. I did speak to the person who made the track about that. They were very reluctant to actually redo the song, because I think they were haunted for all of eternity because of that song. So yeah, we decided we're not gonna do it. Sorry, Johnny, if you want to do it, then carry on. But no, it's there, it's out there. That's all you need to know. Right, yeah, so let's move on to our new CMV. So we did do a test one back in April, I think it was. So thank you very much to everyone who got involved with that. You sent us clips of you in cosplay, and we put it together in a little... I think it was a 2-minute video or something like that of people's cosplays. This time, though, we have got a bit of a theme for it, and an actual well-known music track for it. So we're going to release this video on the 4th of July. So we're accepting all entries up until the 28th of June. The reason why we're doing 4th of July is we're going to celebrate... the 75th anniversary of VE Day on Independence Day. I know it's a bit weird to do that, but I missed celebrating VE Day this year. So I just thought, let's put it in with the 4th of July. So I'm going to play the music now. It's a little bit of an old song from World War II. So if you know it, then sing along, Johnny. I doubt he does. You guys don't know the song?
Yeah.
So I just think it's a bit of a fun song, really, isn't it? He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, company B. Yeah, that's enough. So that's the song we're going to be doing there. So it's kind of military-ish themed, but any cosplayers can join in. So if you want to join, do a little bit of a dance with it, you want to sing along to the song, we will be linking the original track of that because it is a cover by YouTubers. So I will be linking that video so you guys can sing along to it. Or if you just want to just prat around a little bit and do a bit of a salute, whatever you want. We do ask that you film it landscape. So not hold your phone upright, put it on the side. If you don't remember to do it, that's fine. I can work my way around it, but I prefer it landscape. I think that
we discussed this last time. It's much better if it's landscape and it doesn't have TikTok watermarks on it.
Yes, please. Yeah.
So it's clean overall.
Yeah, because we will actually be in the comments tagging you anyway, so you don't need to put your own watermarks and things on. Just we'll make sure that we share out your details down below in the description of the video. So the song is Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy of Company B by the Andrews Sisters. It was a 1940s song, and they played for the army to keep them boosted in morale. But this is a cover by let me just have a look. The Honey someone. It's scrolling very slowly. The Honeybees. There you go. So that's the song. I think that's it. Any suggestions, Dee, on the CMV?
I would love to see some Captain America or the I can't remember the girls from Captain America dancing on there.
Agent Carter.
Oh no, the actual when they're dressed up.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
the backing dancers, the Captain America's backing dancers. Yeah, that'd be
or
quite
maybe
cool.
some army themed cosplayers like Resident Evil, like Umbrella Troops, or
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. That's what I was saying. It's army would work better with this, but like I said earlier, you don't have to be in army outfit as long as you make a little bit of a salute or something like that, or wear a military helmet or something. Just make it a little bit military-ish. We are doing this to celebrate 4th of July, and we're also doing it to celebrate V-Day and also just to have some fun. I didn't want to have a generic track from the YouTube audio library. I wanted to have a bit of a fun one, and that one popped into my head randomly. I don't even know why, but it just came into my head. And I've worked my way around the copyright things and everything to be able to play it. So yeah. So Dizziedee, will you be participating?
Actually, yeah, I've got enough time now, so count me in.
Yeah. So I'm interested to see what costume you were going to be putting on for this one.
It depends if I can make what I'm planning in time.
Oh, is it a Monster Hunter one by any chance? Because we've been waiting for that for about a decade.
You're close though. It's I think Alien.
Oh, Vasquez.
Yes.
Ah.
But we'll see. I don't know if I can get the flamethrower sorted in time. I've got everything else done.
Talking about Alien, I'll have to ask Noel to bring Fluffy the Xenomorph into it. Can you imagine Fluffy doing a little swing dance to that song? It'd be great. I know that song from Mafia 2, says Dylan. Cool, it's in Mafia 2. I haven't played Mafia 2, but I did not know that. So yeah, that's the cosplay music video. I am aware that we are running over today, but so we're just going to quickly go over our last bit of news. And Jonny and Dizziedee don't actually know what I've got planned for this, but they will be getting involved with planning. We're going to be doing with what I'm going to be calling the Skybot Creative Community Hub. And pretty much what that is, we're going to make a really positive creative community where everyone can share their knowledge on whatever craft they have. They want to do some collab work, if they want to do some content and things, we are open as well to people doing content for us. If you are not confident with creating content and putting it up online, and like doing the stress of how to share it and all things like that, we will do it for you and get you involved in all the process on that. If you've got a YouTube channel on anything geeky or a Twitch account or anything, you can share it on this hub. You can ask for creative feedback, no negative feedback. Everything is creative feedback. It's like we're going to make this positive bubble of creative energy. And we little people know that the Cardiff Film and Comic Con group on Facebook, which is now called Welsh Comic Cons and UK Cosplayers, that is actually set up by Skybot. But we're not going to turn that into the hub. That is its own thing. We've given it to the community. We just monitor it now and then, but we just let people carry on with that. We got a group of admins on there. But this community hub is going to be solely Skybot's little baby, really, and it's all about community. It's like you'll constantly hear me and Dizziedee talking about community in all of our videos and stuff, and how proud we are of cosplay community, and we just want to make safe spaces for people, but we also want people to be creative and collaborate with each other, because if you can't work together, then what's the point, really, isn't it? So guys, now that I've told you that, what are your initial thoughts on my stupid master plan? Silence.
I'm in awe. I'm speechless.
I'll just say that sounds kind of fun, actually. It could be, because they could be either passing on your skills. So if you've got a YouTube channel that's got like 1 subscriber, you want to learn how to get more, or if you've got a big channel, you can always share your advice and help with smaller creators or bigger creators, or do you know what I mean? Like SEOs, a lot of people don't know about them.
Yep.
Lighting tips and tricks, camera tricks, and I can't even say that.
Tips and tricks. Yeah.
Like shooting frame rates. If you're doing like video game streams, that could be interesting to share knowledge on what sort of you get, how to present yourself, just different things. Really, sounds really good.
And also
to meet new people as well.
Exactly. Yeah. And
the amount of people that I've met, like Comic Cons, Shark, and stuff like that, is it's crazy.
And the thing is, as well, is like it's if you've got like an animator and you've got a storyteller, it's like get together and do a collab work. It's like that's what this whole thing is about. So this is what we're talking about with the Creative Community Hub, and I will be talking to Jonny and Dee in more detail over the next month. I'm planning on launching it on the 1st of July, but that is depending on what if it's ready, because I don't want to launch it if it's not ready. So if you guys are interested, just pop a comment down, send us a message. What do you want to see with this?
Already a comment saying from Dave's Challenges saying, I love you're creating a community for everyone. I need love to collab one day.
Yeah, cool. Well, thank you very much, David. I know David is a new YouTuber and a new vlogger. I've also read the comment underneath. I think that one's for you, Jonny.
Yeah. That's my friend. He wants me to show my feet, but I don't have any feet in this little box. Like
not in a VR world.
Have any?
But yeah, David. David does some challenges and things, and he does some holiday vlogs and stuff like that. So that's a perfect example. There's like. I know David has asked me for some advice and things like that, and I've given it to him. So that is the whole point of their community, is just to share knowledge and stuff. So and we don't know whether it's going to be on Facebook as a group or on a Discord yet. We'll have a chat about that once we're not live, I think. So otherwise everyone will know our plans. But yeah, so I'm hoping it's going to be a very positive and useful thing for everyone, really. Otherwise, there's no point in doing it, really. So we will be monitoring it, and if it doesn't work, then we tried at least. And yeah, so happy days on that.
I feel like Wales needs a bigger influence on the marketplace, you know?
Yeah, exactly, because there is so many talents in Wales, not just like the rugby, because we have the best rugby team in the world. No, I'm joking. Like, not just musicians, we have lots of different talent. There's lots of great cosplayers out there, artists, animators, storytellers. It's like, I want to get everyone together. It's like, it won't just be for Wales. It will be a global thing, which would be even cooler to get some Welsh storytellers or singers involved with a Canadian animator or something like that, or vice versa. That'd be really cool to do that. But yeah, Wales has got a lot of talent, and we're going to help show that off to you guys. Talking about showing off talent, once coronavirus has ended and things, and we're allowed to have people around, out and about, and all stuff like that, we will be using the Skybot Studio to do some interviews. And I have actually got an agreement with an animator, an illustrator, to do an interview, and he might have done something with somebody that rhymes with Harvel. Barvel, something like that. So that'll be really cool. We can't actually say what this person has worked on yet, because it hasn't been released. But as soon as it's been released and COVID-19 has ended, they will be in that SETI, and we'll be having an interview with them. They're really actually looking forward to it. So with that, we're going to do more things as well with other people. Other cosplayers, some story writers, everyone. Actually, we might even say who wants to come with us this month from the community hub, and we'll get you here. And Johnny will make you a cup of tea.
I make good cups of tea.
Are they virtual tea, though?
I make the virtual kind. I make the strong kind.
Oh, the strong kind.
The fruit kind.
Mm-hmm.
Milk, sugar, all that jazz.
Ah, okay. I just read in comments, but you know, so Johnny's friend said,
yeah,
go on.
This is not is 0 out of 10 not enough freedom. Basically, he's Scottish. That's why he's saying that.
Well, us Celts have got to stick together, haven't we? But yeah, I do think that is it for today. We've covered a lot today. Again, apologies for the technical difficulties that we haven't got webcams and things. Hopefully we can resolve that next time, because I do have an idea that we could do next time. It should be quite fun. I want us to dress up, guys, next time. I want us
cool.
to cosplay. But I want, like, you strangers to cosplay. It'll just be a bit of fun, really. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to comment on what you would like us to talk about next time. We will be talking more about the PS5 next time, because they will be giving out some more information this week, I do believe, Johnny.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah, I have read they've released roughly how much it's going to cost, so we'll talk about that next time as well. But if there's any other things that you guys want to have a chat about, also we will probably be launched our hub next month. I keep on saying next month. It's still May right now, but this is technically the June podcast. We're just a little bit ahead of the game this time. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much for everyone getting us 1K. We're aiming for 2.5 is our next milestone. So hopefully, by this time next year, we'll be able to say we're on 2.5. But no, thank you guys. Just take a few minutes just to have a little look at the thank you video, because we did really pour our hearts into our thanks and things, and we wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for your support, I think. So thank you very much. I do not have anything else. I'm just rambling now, so I'm gonna ask Johnny, has he got anything to say?
My friend wants me to do a feat reveal at 2K subs. Why not? Let's do it. 1,000 subs and I'll reveal my feat.
Okay, all right then. Now that he said that on camera, I don't know if I can stop him, really. But Dizziedee, have you got anything you would like to end with today?
I'm gonna see about that donut video.
Oh, god damn it, guys!
Yeah. Let's make the donut video happen. If we can get a Snyder cut of Justice League, we can get a donut sequel.
Right. Okay. Challenge. Right. Challenge for the two of you. Right. We get 1,500 by September. No, sorry. Let's go October. Right. I'll do you a donut sequel.
You don't know what
That's
you're saying.
on live.
It is on live. 1,500 by October, guys. Or
Good it.
or you both sacked now. Yeah, or otherwise, Johnny, all your videos have to have your feet out.
Yeah, I'll do handstands. That's what I'll do.
But yeah, don't forget to click that notification bell as well, guys. And there will be no Geek Time this week because this is in replace of Geek Time. But we are my Disney Plus video hopefully will be out tomorrow instead of Wednesday, because it is the 1st of June tomorrow. So I can give you all the details of what's coming up this June. They have hinted some really good things, so let's fingers crossed that they do give us better things this time. And no, Frozen 2 will not be out in June. It will be out on I believe the 17th of July. So we still have to wait for that. I am sorry. But yeah, I'm going to end that because I'm just babbling all the time. So bye guys. It's been great talking again.
Bye.
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 End.